Wow.
大家好。
大家好，大家好。How nice to have you here.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Yeah, we're very excited to have Jensen to be with us for this, the most important exhibition that we have for the year. And first of all, let's say hello to our guests, right? Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all for coming. For those of you who have come here before, thank you for your continuous support and interest. And for those of you who come here the first time, hopefully you will enjoy what you will be seeing today. Today we have many important guests, but the most important guest, you know what? Do I have to introduce him? Do you guys know who he is?
I would still love an introduction.
Jensen Huang, the co-founder and CEO of NVIDIA, who was recently known to be the most popular CEO in the States. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And, this is the first time for him to join our exhibitions. First time for him to see our EVs, and first time for him to sit in our new EVs. What do you think about this EV?
It's a beautiful car. This is an ideal car for a young couple like Young and me. Isn't that beautiful? The ideal young couple car.
Yes, this is built for young couples. And we call it Model B, which stands for Beauty and Beast.
Okay.
And it runs like a beast.
Which one are you and which one am I?
It's more of both. Okay, so we also show you about our exhibition regarding the servers.
Yeah, incredible technology.
Yeah, servers which you're the expert in. And also we have shown you something about our semiconductors, right? Yeah. What do you think about it? What do you think of it?
Well, today, before all of you get to enjoy it, I've already enjoyed the exhibits. The spectrum of technologies that Foxconn has is absolutely incredible. And I had the benefit of seeing some amazing technology, fully integrated cars and integrated platforms, from thermal technology to electric delivery technology to semiconductor technology and software technology that integrates these amazing systems. As you all know, we're at the beginning of a new computing revolution. The way that we do computing has largely been unchanged for the last 60 years, since the invention of the IBM System 360.
Exactly.
And now we are starting a new revolution in computing with at its foundation called accelerated computing that we had the benefit of pioneering. And it enabled a brand new way of doing software called generative AI.
Yes.
And all of that can't be possible without its foundation of semiconductor technology. And so I was delighted to be here to see all the advancements.
Jensen was regarded as the godfather of AI. Definitely he will talk to you more about the AI, okay? But I think, I remember the very first meeting after the Chinese New Year, I asked all my top managers into a meeting. In that meeting, I told everybody about how important it is to understand generative AI. It will have big, very huge impact in our daily work. Not just the devices, not just the servers, but our daily work. And I was talking to Jensen about, I remember, when we first had a CPU and put a lot of CPUs together, we call it number crunching machines. And then when I visit your headquarters, I saw a lot of triangles. And that reminds me of, oh, the GPU was a triangle crunching machines. But today, with Gen AI, the GPU turns itself from triangle processing machines into a token processing machines. It processes a lot of tokens.
Neurotokens.
Neurotokens, yeah. Right. And day before yesterday, we had pre-meetings, and I from Jensen, I heard from Jensen in person about his view of what the future of AI is. Mm-hmm. The concept of AI factories. I read the articles in your GTC conference. But reading it, it's really, I didn't really get it. But with the short meeting 2 days ago, oh, I think I got it. But I think it's beneficial for all of us to hear more about the AI factories from Jensen in person. Is that okay?
Yes, of course. Let me show you a schematic of a cartoon. This is why Young and I.
Yeah, let's move the car so that people can see. Okay.
So this is the schematic of what Young and I are building, and I drew it myself, so you could please excuse the artistry. But we're at the beginning of a brand new way of doing software, using computers to write software that no humans can, but these computers have to be extraordinary computers. There are 3 fundamental ingredients of the generative AI revolution. The first, of course, is the algorithm, the neural network algorithm that allows the computer to learn from its experience, which is data. The second is you have to have abundance of data. Data is the digital version of life experience.
Exactly.
This is no different than us learning from our life experience. Digital data allows the AI to learn. But in order to learn, you need a powerful computer. This powerful computer is, of course, founded on advanced semiconductors, but the architecture of this computer is completely different than the type of computer we used to use.
Yes.
And this AI factory, if you will, takes raw material in, which is called data, process it in a factory, an AI supercomputer, running the artificial intelligence neural network model, and it produces intelligence. This is a factory that takes data input and produce intelligence as an output.
Exactly.
It's a factory. It's an AI factory. And in the future, every industry, every company will have AI factories. In this particular example we're showing you today, what Young and Foxconn and NVIDIA are building is an entire end-to-end system where, on the one hand, you're building this advanced EV car, this beautiful Model B, with a AI brain inside.
Yep.
That allows it to interact with the drivers and interact with the passengers, as well as autonomously drive. Complemented by an AI factory, the AI factory would develop the software for this car.
Yep.
This car would, of course, go through life experience and collect more data. The data would go to the AI factory. The AI factory would improve the software and update the entire AI fleet. This entire end-to-end system, on the one hand, AI factory, on the other hand, AV fleet, is what NVIDIA and Foxconn are building.
Yes, this great concept of AI factories, it just so happened that Foxconn is trying to convert itself from a manufacturing service company to a platform solution company. the platforms that we are targeting are the 3 platforms. Number 1 was the smart city platform. Number 2 is smart manufacturing platforms. The number 3 is smart EV platforms. Now I know what can power and what can make this smart platform happen.
Just as the car has an AI brain, the factory also has an AI brain, and that AI brain is the NVIDIA DGX SuperPod. Let me show it to you.
Yeah.
It's good to see what it looks like. It starts with amazing chips. This is the Grace Hopper Super Chip, the world's first of its kind. It's connected into 32-unit pod with this very high-speed interconnect called NVLink. 32 of them are connected together using InfiniBand, and this represents one SuperPod, and an AI factory would have many of these.
Yes.
This is a factory of the future. There will be smart factories that build cars. There will be smart factories that build AIs.
Yes.
And these 2 factories will be complements of each other. Both of them continuously running, both of them continuously creating value.
Right. And the most importantly is that we are building these factories together.
Yes, we're building these factories together.
And Foxconn is building all this together.
And so I'm delighted to be here to see all my friends that works with us on these 2 initiatives, both NVIDIA technology and Foxconn technology on the AI factory, NVIDIA technology and Foxconn technology in the EV and AV cars.
Yes.
I'm delighted to be here to celebrate it with all my friends and to announce the expansion of our partnership into these 2 areas.
Yes. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And we will be, together we will be, helping out the whole industries to move much faster into this, the AI factory, the new era of the new AIs.
And the schematic that we showed, our cartoon,
Yep.
can be replicated to every industry. It can be an AI factory in AV, an AI factory robotics,
right.
AI factory smart city,
city,
AI factory smart manufacturing, so on and so forth.
Right.
Yeah, really
right.
scalable approach.
Yeah, very exciting, very exciting. But you know what? With all these ideas with AI, you need to have some hardware to power it. Without the semiconductors, the AI probably can do only so much. So
the foundation of intelligence is the brain, of course, but the foundation of artificial intelligence is semiconductors.
Yes, and in terms of semiconductors, we know NVIDIA was the highest market capitalization company in the semiconductor industry.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about NVIDIA in semiconductors? What are you doing?
Well, our work in semiconductors is pretty broad-based. Most people know us because we've been a graphics chip maker for so long. They recognize us as a GPU company. But today, NVIDIA really is a data center scale computing company. Most of the computers of the future that are interesting are going to be data center scale. You want to be data center scale because the density could be high, the energy efficiency could be very, very high, and therefore we could be as carbon neutral as possible for the Earth, much more sustainable. So the concentration of data centers is important. In order for us to create these amazing data centers and do computing at the scale that I've just shown you, you need, of course, GPUs, CPUs, networking processors, networking switches, silicon photonics, all kinds of different technology, software technology to operate this AI data center. NVIDIA's focus is really to advance these incredible data centers so that we could scale it out for every industry and every single company. And so we have giant semiconductor design teams, chip design teams, that are basically designing chips that fit into this entire data center. And so our work in semiconductors is broad and deep.
The semiconductor they're creating, now is about 700 watts a piece, and going towards like 1200. It's it's going bigger and bigger. And in terms of a data center, the rack, the power to the rack on the average currently is about 25 kilowatt hours. And
25 kilowatts, right?
Yeah,
25,000 watts.
And
right.
it's going to 100, 140.
Mm-hmm. Now, just to think, a hyperscale, traditional hyperscale and data center scale racks are 10 kilowatts. 10.
Yes.
And now we're moving to 25, as you mentioned,
Yep.
and to 100 kilowatts.
Right.
10 times the power. But what's amazing is the amount of computing density has increased by thousands of times.
Yes.
And so therefore, the energy efficiency of computing is going to increase tremendously. This is one of the most important things we have to do in order to have sustainable computing in the future. We have to accelerate every workload that we can. We have to densify computing whenever we can, and when we do that, we could apply the latest state-of-the-art technologies in power delivery, in thermal cooling, liquid cooling, and other technologies to increase the energy efficiency of data centers.
Mm-hmm. You know what? This is a big change, and this is also a myth, and also a disruption to the data center industries. Without the advent of semiconductors, this probably would not be able to happen.
That's right.
Right. Okay. And talking about semiconductors, we have a semiconductor guru here, and who is your friend. Okay. So let's welcome Dr. Sang-Yi Zhang to be on the stage and say hello to our friend.
Let's welcome Semiconductor Chief Strategy Officer, Dr. Zhang.
So nice to see you.
Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations to you. We're old friends from a long time ago.
Right.
We worked together a very long time.
Right. It's so great to have you here.
Thank you.
And we would like to see you more, and to share with all our friends about the future of AI.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
And we'll leave the stage to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take care. Okay.
See you at the night market.